Yo, what is up everybody, X's here, and welcome back to another Brotato run. Today we're going to be playing the Ice Teller, plus 25% attack speed, plus 50% chance to freeze with ice elemental weapons, plus 33% enemy speed. Max HP modifications are reduced by 33%. We're taking the Frost Storm, scales by range and elemental. We're going to Danger 5. Let's see how we do. How's everybody doing today? I hope everyone is doing well. I am doing fantastic. Unfortunately today, this is a voiceover. I muted the game, or my mic apparently, and I don't remember when I did it. So when I went back to watch the video, unfortunately, we had no audio from the mic. We still have game audio, which is good. So hopefully, we'll have a little conversation here. So this character is actually pretty interesting, as he has a good chance to freeze. The weapons give him more chance to freeze. But with the latest update to the Elemento mod, they actually nerfed freeze a little bit, or frozen. You can no longer freeze or slow bosses and elites. You can no longer freeze or slow the mummies or the tentacles that shoot out the lasers. So that makes it a little more difficult. I wish I would have ran this character a few days earlier before the nerf, but it is what it is. Now I really like this weapon. Unfortunately, it has no pierce. So it's single target, kind of like the SMG. You really want to kind of hope and pray that you get a bandana or a baby with a beard. Kind of will help out. It's kind of basically like the SMG. That's basically what you want. With this weapon though, the scaling is 40% range and 30% elemental. So I figured, well, let's go, we'll still get range, but let's go elemental too. And then we'll aim for sausages, snakes. There's also poison items in the game. That thunder slate that you just saw, that's also a new item from the patch. But yeah, there's also really cool items that are based off of elemental with this patch, and I believe we showcase a couple of them later on. But the one I remember off the top of my head is gain armor based on the amount of elemental damage you have. So it's pretty neat. We need more stuff like that in base Brotato. It would make elemental builds more fun. There's not a whole lot of elemental builds. There's not a whole lot of engineering builds, and we hope to fix that. So right here, we're really looking for armor, HP regeneration, lifesteal, damage, and I'm really focusing on elemental damage. I'll take range damage if it's worth it, if it's cost effective, or if it's just good, because that helps our base damage. What we're really looking for in the shop is those elemental items. The shop is kind of good to us today, a little bit. We kill the early waves decently, but there's a couple times we do get into trouble. We are on wave 5 here though. We are just doing very little damage, like 3 damage a hit, 6 damage from the blue guns, and we have no lifesteal yet. So as you see, we don't want to take the butterfly because it's elemental damage loss. So we re-roll there and we take HP. I think that was a smart choice. We take armor, and that's the toxic snake tooth, which allows us to poison, which is based off your elemental damage as well, which is perfect because that's what we're going to try to go and just kind of build a toxic fire spread build and kind of see where it goes. This weapon is so much more difficult than the and right here, all these elephant aliens just trying to shoot their projectiles at me, because you hit them so many times and they don't die and they just pump out projectiles. It's ridiculous. I have to run all the way across the screen and dodge them. If you're close to them, you can just get one shot. The HP modification down on this character is brutal. It's only 33%, but it's a lot. 1/3. So, you know, get 6, you only get 4. And, you know, I try to build up a little harvesting here, get a little extra money per wave. The poison mark, I was gonna take it, and then I realized it gave minus 12 HP. Wild. I was like debating. I'm like, wait a minute, 12 HP. I only have 16. Not a good buy, so we don't take it. Mutation is great. It gives range and elemental, which is what we're looking for. It does reduce our speed, sadly. And I do apologize if this voiceover is annoying. I will not be trying to make this mistake again. I like doing live commentary. That's where I feel like I am better at. But I hope this is okay for one video. I hope you guys still enjoy it. Yeah. So again, I do apologize that it's like this, but hey, you know, it is what it is. And I was either going to not post it and then just skip a day, or I was just going to post it with a voiceover. And I think this is the better option. So as we get through these lower waves, we're just trying to build up our little stats. We don't want to really go crit. We're already -10 crit. We take a lot of luck there. That's good. We want more luck, but yeah, we don't want to get crit. At least I don't want to get crit. I was kind of just basing it off of I really want elemental damage. I want the sausage, and it takes forever. Now, the weird thing about this patch is you can still freeze chargers, as you can see by this wave, which I find weird. Why can't you still freeze the chargers? Oh yeah, I'm looking at my elemental damage. I was like, why did I pause? You can still freeze the chargers, but you can't freeze the mummies or the tentacles. Which with this weapon, you know, the mummies speed up and they're tanky. I thought I was gonna die so much. I will be very transparent with you. This video did take a couple tries. It's very, very RNG dependent. The thing is, when I was recording these videos, I died. I took a break. And when I recorded this video, thought everything was good. Yes, I tapped my mute mic button. And the rest is history. So here we lock the vigilante ring and the fuel tank. It's still good to get percent damage. Percent damage helps with the ticking of elemental and fire, like our fire and poison. So it's good to have it in the positive, and it's good to have a lot of it. This is wave 9. It's actually a really good wave for us if we can kill everything. The problem with this is we don't have any piercing, so things can start to build up. We don't have any AoE damage, so again, things start to build up. So we rely purely on attack speed, which this weapon has, and damage. Unfortunately, our damage is really low right now. We're doing anywhere from 6 to 10 damage a shot, no crits. We're relying on poison to kill some things, frozen to keep stuff at bay, while still trying to get money so we can buy things in the shop. It gets wild. I don't make nearly as much gold or materials as I normally make. So that bat is good. I think we take the armor here. Yeah, we take the armor. Smart. Pat myself on the back. I would have probably taken harvesting. We take the damage, I think. No, we take H. No, we did take the damage. Okay. So we have a horde wave. Horde wave is very scary with this character. And you'll see why in just a moment. Wave 10 wasn't too bad. Galaxy Orb is fantastic. It's 2 harvesting and then 1 elemental damage every wave. So just every wave I'm getting a little bit more damage, a little bit more burn, a little bit more poison. But yeah, so we just try to kill things, try to collect money, and just try to power up. I know there's a lot of voiceovers who will just like be like, yeah, this is a voiceover, mic muted. Here's the video. I don't want to do that. You know, I like kind of talking with you guys, but it's hard. It's hard to talk about it while I'm watching this because I'm just trying to survive. I am literally just trying to survive and gather money. It's a little more interesting when you're in, like, look at this big old pack. I'm not necessarily in a panic, but I am in a way. I think the speed upgrade was good. This is the battle mage skirt, +1 armor for every 4 elemental damage you have. You do lose a range, but I think that's worth it because we're going to be stacking elemental. Campfire gives us elemental damage. I think we take it. Yes, we do. I was probably talking through it. The Holy Heart we didn't take. It's 10% damage loss. And we have no minions. If we had minions, it'd probably be worth it. Now wave 11. I believe this was our horde wave. And oh, it's definitely our horde wave. So I instantly got hit. Like always. Started panicking. Mummies aren't dying. Mummies aren't freezing. They're not slowing down. And I try to put the jukes on. I try. You know, put my Jordans on. Ready to go. It's about to go down. I start panicking. I see this giant wall behind me. Or, yeah, behind me as I'm running. And I start seeing myself getting, like, just blocked off. I'm pretty sure I go into manual aim mode to save myself. Because we had, like, not, yep, there it is, manual aim mode, because I almost died. I almost died there. And I was like, we just need to survive this horde wave. And we almost died. Thankfully, we survived and we get that bandana. I was so excited, so happy. We take 3 elemental damage, huge. Get the ritual, which is life still. We want life still. Ice armor, we definitely locked that in. I was about to say, you're going to reroll. Interesting. It's interesting looking back. It's like, why would I reroll? I have 30, or I have 60. I don't remember what I had. And it cost 30, yeah. I was like, what? It's weird the things you think about when you see instead of doing. It's different than when you're actually looking back on it. In the moment, things are different. So on wave 12, kind of just after the last wave, it's kind of a breath of fresh air. Yeah, there's some mummies. I run right into that one like a dummy. It's fine. I run into that one like a dummy. I'm expecting things to die in my brain. Things mostly die when you shoot them in the face. These ones don't. And I gotta forget that. Low damage, fast fire rate. And I can't get through that through my head right away. And I also picked up a bandana, so I'm a little bit more confident. Probably more confident than I should be. And we leave a lot of money on the ground. But that's alright. I think, what do we take here? Lifesteal? Yeah, I think we take lifesteal. I paused there for a reason. I don't remember why. And I should have checked my settings. It's just a big X on the mic. I was just so used to it not being that way. Yeah, take the hat, not the shady potion. Yep. Perfect. You should take Scar if you didn't. No? Okay, well. I guess it's wave 13 I was going through my mind. So I will double, triple, quadruple check to make sure the audio is on tomorrow. Because I know this is probably not nearly as fun. Look at these balls. Like, what? I need to get out of this corner. I am starting to panic. I was like, oh my gosh, we're dead. That giant pile of money in the corner. But don't you worry. I saw the money and I'm like, I need it. So I go back for it. Obviously. But it's insane. Those little elephant aliens are the hardest guys on this run. Because they're trying to murder me the whole time. And I'm just trying to run. The pack is just chasing me. And I'm just trying to give myself a straightaway to get away. And we do. We survived wave 13. I believe wave 14 is just a regular wave as well. Take the attack speed, right? Yeah, okay. Good, good, good. Yeah, we don't have a boss till 15. A Thunder Slate, there you go again. I take the snake in hopes that we'll find... I'm looking. Did I get a sausage? I did not. I had not gotten a sausage. So I'm like, what? Are you kidding? So I take another gun. So my guns are really bad at 14. I have 4 blues and 2 commons. I realized that when I went to combine, I was like, what? My weapons are terrible. I'm like, at this point, I'm like, gosh, this run might be a wash. Because we're not doing a lot of damage. We're hitting for like, what, 15? It's not a lot. It's not a lot at all. And you're just like, oh, what? Oh, man. It's crazy to me. Looking back at this, I'm like, how did I survive? When you're in the moment, you just start playing. You let muscle memory kind of take over. And the dodges happen sometimes. And yeah, I'm looking at this. I'm like, wow, how did I dodge that? Except for that one right there. And I think I get hit a bunch of times right here. I thought I almost died. I was like, oh gosh. But thankfully we have life still, and we're like, okay, just play the corner, try to survive. I think I take the knockback because the gun does have a little bit of knockback. I don't think I take anything there. We do probably reroll. Yeah, we get another gun. We're like, finally. Ice Cube is great. I think we locked that in. Yep, it's elemental damage. I've for some reason taken some more range. I think I'm hoping for a baby with a beard. Now we get the chef and instantly get hit by one of his lasers like an idiot. I was like, just right away, ow. And then I'm like, oh man, now there's a worm shooting lasers at me. And I'll be real with you, I don't remember if we killed this boss or not. We might have. But it gets hectic. I'm like, this is crazy. And see, I don't know how I'm dodging these. It's muscle memory. It just happens. Because I'm like, oh my word. I'm panicking this whole time. I'm like, please evolve. And I just start panicking. I get hit, and then hit. I'm like, oh, we're dead. And then I start dodging again. I was like, get me away. No, we don't kill the boss. We don't. I'm like, get me away from the worms. The worms are trying to team up with the boss and just murder me. I thought I died. Another 5 seconds, I was probably dead. I was freaking out. We take elemental damage. We take the ice cubes. And we get another toxic snake. I'm like, that's perfect. I didn't want to take the orb because we'd only get like 3 elemental out of it. So wave 16, again, it's kind of like the wave after the horde wave. You're like, oh, thank you. We got absolutely manhandled by that last boss. I'm surprised we didn't die. Thankfully, we didn't die. At least we didn't die right there. Now, as you can tell, the damage is still... It's okay. Like, it's low. The piercing is doing 6 damage. Because I didn't get any pumpkins, I don't think, after I found the bandana. Or did I? And I missed it. I don't remember. But yeah. I think the pumpkin was before the bandana. And it's reduced by a lot of damage. And I made that maneuver right there. I have no idea why. I felt like I just ran into a bunch of dudes and didn't get hit once. 15% attack speed. It might have been worth, I was debating worth rolling here because I'm like, is it worth it? Because this gun is already so fast. I combined for some reason, didn't need to. We got the base gun, fantastic. More elemental damage, great. We're still looking for a scared sausage, and it's wave 17. And now we've kind of given up on it. We're like, okay, it's not coming. This wave kind of scared me. Buffing mummies with babies. So I'm like, oh no. But what's always on my mind? The materials. Because I just run through the middle, get the materials, and run away. The worms and the mummies not being able to be frozen. Or slowed at least? I don't know. Maybe too big of a nerf for this weapon. But maybe they should add Pierce to this weapon on default. But I don't know. It's a crazy run. Do we take another one? We do. And we take the fin. And this is the other one. The Battle Mage Hat. 1 HP regeneration for every elemental damage you have. We go from 10 to 45 HP regeneration with one item. For I think a cost of 1 melee. Or 2 melee and 1 range. I believe it was. I'm not 100% sure. I still take the boon, I think. No, probably not. Because I'm like, wait, I have the other one that gives me armor. So yeah, I could not believe we got that. Insane regeneration. Insane. And we luck into the baby with a beard. And we have 115 range. So we only go down to 65. So now it's this boss. It's the Charger. It's Rhino. And I'm still freaking out. Because there's still... These guys are fast. Remember, this character is 33% enemy movement speed. That's what makes this character so difficult. And then plus the HP nerf, it's ridiculous. So I was like, all right, we're not going to be able to kill this boss. Let's just kill all the enemies and get all the money we can. Then I'm like, wait, the enemies have kind of slowed down. And I'm like, he's taking poison. I'm like, can we get him? I'm like, nah, probably not. And I think we take the coward's way out, and I think we run. Because it just seemed... Unfortunately, it seemed like the right choice. With how fast the enemies were, couldn't really deal with it. I got ranged, so it would help with our baby with a beard, and we get a scared sausage at 19. We're like, what? Okay. I was looking to see if I had a snake, and I did. The sausage, I mean, would have been great earlier. Doesn't really do a whole lot at wave 19 and 20. But hey, at least we got it, right? Can't say we didn't get it. Now there's another item that shows up, I believe, on the next shop. That is like the... We don't get it. Spoiler. That is like the legendary version of these capes we've been getting, these Battle Mage capes. And it's pretty cool. I'll let you guys see it for yourselves. But it is pretty neat. So here we're just trying to survive. I mean, we feel like we've gotten the stats that we're gonna get. We might get a little bit more, but we're kind of in it. This is it. And I'm already thinking to myself, we couldn't even put a dent in those elites. And boss is gonna be tough. We get another snake, but then this pops up. Last pint. Minus 15% damage, but 100% damage during the next wave, which is the last wave. So instead of what we had, we get 75% more damage with it. I think this right here, Cloaking Cloak, plus 25% enemy damage. Every 12 seconds, next hit will be dodge, based on your dodge. Such a cool item. Unfortunately, I had no dodge. I wouldn't have taken it anyways. I think we take the ice cubes. I'm talking about the cloak here, and I think we're like, endless. Nah, go as usual. Weapons are trash when we're fighting the bosses, but we have boosted damage from that item. And we're gonna be trying our best to kill these guys. And I think we got the right items to do it. I wish we had a little more damage, but the HP regeneration from that cloak, insane. Saved our run. And the pint made it so we could kill these bosses. Now, I'm not going to leave the video to go because I was talking about all the items. I'll just let it go through. And we were excited. That right there, that last pint was insane. But yeah, I do apologize about the audio issues. They will be fixed tomorrow. If you guys made it this far, thank you so much. I appreciate all your support. Please consider giving a like and subscribe. It does help greatly with the channel, improving the channel, you know, getting to that algorithm. Leave a comment down below if you have any suggestions or just comments. You guys have been awesome. You guys have showed so much support. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care. And we'll see you next time. See ya.